Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Tyranny as a noble mage. Welcome back. In the last episode we killed off the Vendrian Guard members that managed to sort of stop the Earth Shakers of the Disfavored. They killed a bunch of them over here and a bunch of them over there, but they didn't kill all of them. And we managed to free them, which is good, but we were down to the last man. Only Drak was still standing. All the others had been taken out. I'm sure I could have done that fight better, but their Sage really hurt us. They really hurt us. Let's go for that one. Oh, Sage Outrunner. Vendrian Guard Light Bronze Armor. I don't really want that, but I'm gonna give it to Drak. I think he could profit from it. What's that? Potion of Protection. 2 armor, pierce, crush, slash for 300 seconds. Let's just put that in the stash. So that's all we need. Is there anything up there? I sort of have to rest very soon to get rid of the wounds that I incurred. Let's go for fast. We haven't talked with the Earth Shakers yet. Just want to have a look at what is happening over there if there are any hidden treasures or stuff or traps, then I want to see them. Doesn't look like it, so let's just quick save, leave the fast mode and talk with the Earth Shakers to see what they have to say. Hey there, who are you? Hellspar. What's that? The Earthshakers moved this boulder with ease. Magic of that magnitude may be crucial for taking Vendrian's well. I gained favor with the disfavored. Ah, a Fatebinder. How fortuitous. The Earthshaker pounds his chest in salute. For us, I mean. Decidedly not for the Oathbreakers. A smirk quirks the right side of his mouth as he surveys the carnage you have left behind. Whether intended or not, we're indebted to your help. Or for your help. Stare stonily. No, really. There was no need for you to join the fight. Return the salute. You're welcome. He spreads his dirt-streaked lips in a relieved grin. May the stones guide your steps, and may you walk without fault on a sturdy ground. I need to speak with Commander Ironcore. With tremorous fingers, the Earthshaker pushes his hood back on a sweaty forehead. He glances once to the group of weary, battered mages behind him before meeting your eyes. I'm afraid I'll have to do, as I'm the mage in charge of this circle. Earthshaker Hellspar, at your service. Wait, your commander isn't even here? With all due respect, Fatebinder, it's not a matter I'd expect you to understand. We absolutely cannot abandon Kern to the Stone Sea. His nostrils flare in mild ire. As we've only recently located him and are in the process of constructing a fort to guard his remains, we could not spare another mage, especially now when the beast tribe that flocked to Kern in his final days has becoming increasingly territorial and contentious. What's so important about Kern? As tall as the hills, Kern is the Archon of Stone, Master of Earth and Soil, Destroyer of Mountains and Cities. Kern is the reluctant leader of the Earthshaker Guild. Though he's less the teacher and more the object of study, the massive Archon is sworn to Graven Ash and provides arcane support to the disfavored war effort. And so Radix refused Ash's orders. I'm not of a rank to make such sweeping evaluations. The Earthshaker stumbles slightly over his words, but I'd say he interpreted them in his own manner and to the best of his judgment rather than outright refusing them. He's an Iron Guard after all. His decisions, though difficult to make as they may be, will certainly embolden our routing of the tiers. This is grounds for treason. The Earthshaker pales considerably. I fully understand why you might suspect our intentions, but I can assure you, Master Radix and the entire guild remain steadfast to General Ash and our most blessed overlord. If only you could see it with your own eyes, our research efforts with Kern could very well hand victory to the disfavored in this war. What's so important about Kern? Kern may be dying, but he's not lost yet. There lies the potential to harness an Archon's power in the Stone Sea, and for that, I should think the possibilities are near limitless. He touches a grit-caked knuckle to his lips and clears his throat, but we won't know unless we can run the proper research. Okay, so you've refused the orders. Not if your general and his entire army is dead. He chokes and the Earthshakers behind him gather closer, murmuring in surprise amongst themselves. One of them, a woman with wispy, russet hair, slaps him on the back so hard shockwaves tremble through you and into the mountains past. If they... What? He gasps for breath. How? The Overlord has issued an edict of execution. If we don't take the world by Kairos' Day of Swords, everyone here will die, including Ash. Well, clearly Master Radix was unaware of the severity of the situation. He glances worriedly to the other mages in his circle, as they all visibly absorb the meaning of everyone here in the edict's range of affliction. Had we known, assuredly the guild would have come in full force. Yeah, regardless, it looks like you're all we've got. Report to Sevius at the disfavored camp. He'll have further orders for you there. With a shaky nod and an even shakier salute, the Earthshaker gathers his circle and cloistered together, murmuring or perhaps chanting in hushed voices, the battle mages march toward the valley. Nice, yeah, no wonder this campaign is going to shit. These people just do whatever they think is best. That's incredible. That's incredible. No wonder Kairos sent his edict. No wonder he was pissed like hell. Alrighty. Just want to see if there's anything that is hidden. We found a bunch of really good stuff just by sneaking through the areas. It doesn't look like it. Let's just stop sneaking. Let's run down here. We haven't been sneaking yet.
Stepping lightly.
Can I remove this? I would like to remove that that map. Come on. No, I can only change. That's a shame. Oh well then. Let's just move over and get back to camp. Although I should rest. I should rest. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Why not? Okay, and we are back to nighttime again. That's fine. I think we'll just leave this area entirely. Okay, now we can tell the disfavored that we actually managed to find these guys. And we can also tell the Scarlet Chorus that we managed to take out that camp over there and take their captain captive, which is great. And we arrive at dawn. We don't have too much time left now. Only 6 more days. Only 6 more days. What I want to do is I definitely want to train my troops a little bit at least. So, 5th Eye, what do you have to say? Oh, who's that? Who that? Sirin, alright. New person. Let's talk with the 5th Eye first. The 5th Eye, commander of the local Scarlet Chorus, surveys his camp. Watching in stillness as all manner of violence and revelry occur around him, he offers a slight nod at your approach. Was there anything else? Now, can't we tell them that we actually did it? Or is that quest done already? Taking the outer valley. Okay, yeah, that's done. Locate the rebel captain. Needs them taken alive. Okay, we're just done. We don't have to tell them that we actually did it. Right. Oh, and there's some beastmen as well. Night Yowl, claws at throat. These guys look dangerous. Let's just save it here. Come over there. Let's sell our stuff. Anything else you need? Let me see your wares. He winces a little. It's not much, but let me know if you see anything that piques your interest. Let's see what we can sell. I am sort of in the need for money. In need of money. I think we can sell these blood-soaked shoes. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. They look kind of fine. The Twisted Iron Sword. I think we're going to sell that. Not sure why these are green. I guess because their quality is higher than that of the other things. I guess so. So we might just sell them. Okay, then sell the heavy cloth boots. Sell the bronze dagger. Sell the lesser staff of boreal forest. Although we might sort of want to use them for... We might want to use that for lantry. That could be useful. Let's sell the disfavored iron sword. That's just a common sword. That's a broken armor. Let's sell that one. That shield isn't really great. The Earth Shaker staff. That one's just common. It's not very good either. I think we can sell that one. And then the ceremonial Fatebinder tune on hood. Sell that one. We don't need the Fatebinder boots. We can just sell that one. That is a bent bronze sword that we can sell. We can sell the shattered glass vial. Bronze hammer. You can go. Bloodhound leathers. That's going to give me more recovery time, but also a lot more defense. I'm going to give that to Verse. One of these two, I guess. One of these two. What's that? Rod Spear. When crushed between the teeth, Rod Spear seeds increase a soldier's might at cost of inspiring frenzied rage. Not really what I want. I'm gonna sell that one. The bronze throwing daggers. Those can go. And then the light leather helm. You can go as well. Although, what do you wear? Nothing. So you're gonna get the light leather helm. And that's gonna give you 1 armor, 1.5/firearm and 5% deflection. That's the same. These two are exactly the same. Well, let's go with that one then. That's fine. We can sell that one. Anything else that we need to do? We've got some grain. Gonna hold on to that one. The Staff of Titans is also of fine quality. Well, let's just sell the Boreal Frost Staff. I don't think we need that one anymore. How much are we gonna gain? 10 bronze and 38 copper. That's okay. Oh yeah, and we have a bunch of topaz and agate and the bloodstone. Anything else that we need to do? What's that one? That's a whetstone. We're gonna hold on to that. That's some cheese. I'm gonna sell the Scarlet Chorus leather armor. We don't need that one either. And yeah, that looks about to be it. Now, these are common. Disengagement defense 3, recovery 0.2, deflection 5%. These are better, right? Just gonna give me more disengagement defense. Let me use them then. That's fine. And we're gonna sell these as well. The Commander's Will. Only I can equip that, so it's not really a thing. Disengagement defense. Yeah, they don't give me any actual armor. Right. Okay, so let's trade all that crap and see what you have. Oh, he has magical weapons. A Blood Chanter Staff. 15 fire. Well, that's not as good as the one that I have. Still quite nice. And Ripper is also a very good weapon. Would be... is it a two-handed? No, it's a one-handed and thrown weapon. Looks good. Do you have any more spells? Is the question. I sort of would like to get the Fire Eye Stone, but I don't have the money for it, which is a damn shame. A damn shame, really. Stone Shield Armor. I think you already have that. Oh no, you can't change your stuff at all. Yeah, that's true. This Favored Shield. Yeah, there's not much I can do. How much money do I have? 18 bronze and 87 copper. Shame. I really wouldn't have minded to get the Fire Eye Stone. That's pretty powerful. Plus 10 fire control. It's not what we use the most, but it's a bunch of free damage. So that might have been fine. Go away. Let's just go and train. And then we're going to talk with those new guys. Scarlet Chorus Favor 2. Baz welcomes you with a grin of cracked teeth. Welcome back, Fatebinder. We hear you've been doing some good work for the cause. The cause? High time that someone put the disfavored in their place. The chorus could always use grit like yours. So, well, Reg, let me learn some lore. That's what we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're nearly there for gaining another level, so I might have to return to this place one more time. Lantry, you could also use some more lore. Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great. Barrack, you don't need any of this. You definitely don't need any of this. Friendly salute, that's fine. Baz, let's see what you can teach me. Maybe she has some abilities that will be useful for Barrack. Not really. Unarmed combo, bows, dual, but it's great for verse. Oh, you still didn't level up. Crap then. Okay, that's fine. At least we got a bunch of lore for our mage characters. I am now up to lore 80, so I would be able to slap a bunch of this stuff onto my spells. Fulmination could actually have more range. That's nice. That's gonna bring it up to 70. Oh, that's 85. That's too much. Maybe that one? No, that's not gonna do it. 85. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. So let's update that one to 70. And we've got that one over here. I don't think I can push the intensity up. No, I can't. No, not gonna happen. 85. No. Well, that's fine then. What about you? 65. More range? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Although, I wouldn't really mind gaining more area of effect. Oh no, we can't do that one. Okay then. Let's up that one. And then we got this one over here. More damage is going to bring us up to 90. More area of effect, 85. Yeah, that's difficult. Accuracy maybe? No. Still 5 more lore to go before we can do that. And then we got this one. More range. Yeah, that's working. Good. So we now got 10 meters for our prone ability. We still haven't learned the Sigil of Life. I would really like to get that one. We got lore 45. Maybe we can... Yeah. 55. So that has more range. That is pretty good. That requires 40. Let's make that a bigger area of effect. No, it doesn't work. Crap. Oh well, that can happen. You basically already applied nearly everything. It's only 3 more lore, but we can do that on the fly when we're out there. And this one... It's also 60. 65... 55. That one works. So let's upgrade that one. And that's going to be it for this time. These guys are new, aren't they? The Beastmen. So let's have a talk with them. See what they have to say. Oh there. The hulking creature sizes you up as you approach. He doesn't appear impressed. Alrighty. What about you? Night Yowl. A young beastman stands in the shadow of an enormous beast woman whose stature still manages to loom over you, even in her crouched position. The beastman's mouth frothes with spittle that launches in every direction as he snarls at her. Night Yowl was promised worthy, tough prey for joining, but Beast Woman only allows Night Yowl to hunt weakest of humans. Saves best kills for self. He pounds the earth, causing a small fissure to erupt. Night Yowl was second strongest of Stonestalker males before joining Scarlet humans. Rotted even with 100 blood, with tribes prima, was promised own pack for abandoning tribe mates. What are the Stonestalkers? The largest spanning beast tribe in the entirety of the tiers, the Stonestalkers of Azure nearly tripled in population during a period of domestication and forced labor in service to the farmers and ranchers of the realm. However, like all beasts, the Stonestalkers were born wild and yearned to range free, unfettered by humans within their own homeland. In ancient times, the tribe was known as the Meadowkins, but they were denied a name during their centuries of enslavement. In the turmoil created by Kairos' invasion of the Tiers and conquest of Azure, the beasts rebelled and won their freedom. Drawn to the enigmatic presence of Kern, Archon of Stone, the beasts took the name Stonestalker as their own. After Kern's defeat, when Kairos proclaimed the Edict of Stone on Azure, creating the Stone Sea, the Stone Stalkers retreated into the wilds. The humans who have since encroached on their territory have been slaughtered. What's with the primer? The leader of a beast tribe, a supremacy almost always held by a female. This rank is won and defended through vicious bloodshed and fights for dominance rather than birthright. Many alphas may exist within a single tribe, but only one can rise above the others as primer. Alright then. Claws at throat. The crouched beast woman lets out a deafening cackle, her broad, sharp teeth appearing between each bellow. Strong stone stalker, beastman worth rotting, she snorts. No, claws at throat sees only mewling first season cub before beast woman now. Sees only tenderfoot, only weak whelp, fit to chase injured, dying prey, not best fighters on battlefield. Night Yowl bares his teeth and lunges for the beast woman, but she's swift to stand, hackles raised, and a calloused palm far larger than his head harshly pins him to the ground in one deft swipe. His face smashes into the earth with a whip-like crack of stone followed by a defeated whimper. Claws at throat stares down at you with as much regard as she might show the wild dogs that roam the camp. Human. Claws at throat, sniffs in your direction, and her nose wrinkles as she scowls, disgusted by your foul scent. Humans, she hacks, always are encroaching on beast woman, have no sense of danger, no recognition for prowling, hungry predators, are worse than sniveling beastmen. She grinds the beastman's face deeper into the dirt before lifting her clawed and gnarled fingers off of him. He quickly scrambles to his feet to nurse his head. Speak quickly, and maybe beast woman will listen. Oh crap! I didn't turn these off. I'm sorry for that. Allow me to give you an offering of blood and bone. What can I offer her though? Okay, let's do that. Don't worry, I know how to properly respect a beast. Allow me to give you an offering of blood and bone. The beast woman perks up at your enticing words. She sniffs you cautiously, more thoroughly than before, and she smacks her lips softly, longingly, beginning to slather and drool. For a moment, you think she'll make a grab for you, but she merely sits back on her haunches, relaxed and watching you, pleasantly piqued as she scratches her taut stretch of her hard-muscled stomach. Yes, beast woman like gifts of blood and bone, of fresh kills, but Claws at Throat does not want such treats now. Instead, little Blunt Claw will join beast woman in hot slaughter of humans in one season soon. She spreads her massive maws in a deadly grin. What's going on here? Human has keen eyes, yes? Can see beast woman is disciplining insolent packmate. She snaps a menacing sneer at the cowed beastman. Mewling, whimpering male. Night Yowl will learn beastman's rank in new pack, or will not survive for many seasons longer. Night Yowl, a soft growl burbles up from the back of his throat in response to her threat, but he keeps his eyes downcast, refusing to meet her gaze. How did you come to join the Scarlet Chorus? Human pack called Scarlet Chorus is vicious, cunning, feral, like tribes, like beast woman. She snarls, but the sound is pleased and rumbling, nearly a purr as she cranes her face in the direction of the voices of Nerat's war tent. Chorus humans are dirty and reek like rotten meat. So easily shriek and tear at their own throats, but also respect strongest of pack. And beast women are strongest of all creatures, are best predators, like Archon called Nerat. Pack's fierce and ruthless alpha is mystic who can swallow prey, blood and bones whole, makes beast woman want to rut, fight, kill. Makes beast woman want to rut, fight, kill. She sighs hungrily. Makes beast woman want. What tribe are you? What tribe are you from, beast? She puffs her dirty, hairy teats and purrs with pride. Claws at throat was born of tribe with no name and no lands, called Summer Snout by tearsmen who stole azure lands from tribe's ancestors. Then Claws at Throat became Great Stone Stalker, slaughtered own slavers and fought for tribe's freedom. Tribe who became strong, unbreakable as stone, because Earth Mystic called Archon Khan. She sniffs at the memory. But now Khan sleeps and dreams, drifting slowly into death in stone lands. 100 Blood protects free tribe, and Claws at Throat fights to kill more tearsmen as Scarlet Stalker. Okay, so that's all that we're gonna get out of her. Interesting though. Really interesting to see how this plays out. The Earthshakers are sort of trying to keep these guys from getting at the Archon. And they are allied with the Disfavored. And these guys are trying to sort of maybe worship the Archon of Stone. And are allied with the Scarlet Chorus. That is bound to cause some ruffled feathers. Yeah, what I wanted to do is turn off the option to... Where is it? Show unqualified interactions. We don't want to see that. We don't want to ruin the replay value. Alright, what else? What else? What else can we do? We do have enough subterfuge to unlock this chest now, so we're definitely going to go for that one. Oh, there's another guy. Two-Tooth. And Quiet Shiv. A lot to do again. Cool. What's in there? Blood-soaked boots. Again, fine blood-soaked boots. Pretty nice. Let's take it. Let's talk with these guys. Go away. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, let's save it. Let's see what this guy has to say. Although we should maybe just equip the boots. Maybe not, but maybe. Oh yeah, and I haven't had a look at the Vandering Guard bronze armor. Is that better than what you have? Less armor. Less slash shock damage. Less slash shock armor. More crush armor. Less pierce frost. More fire armor. And it's a little lighter, but it is not really a question of if we can, because he is fused into his armor. So we won't be able to change that anyways. It's a moot point. I forgot about that. Oi, do you mind? I've got rings on this next roll. Ah, they're just gambling. Okay, that's fine, I guess. And there's Vittles. We haven't talked with you, have we? Pale and wide-eyed, the Scarlet Chorus conscript takes slow, deep breaths as he shuffles with nervous energy. As soon as your eyes meet his, he looks away in a panic, bowing his head and turning his body aside. Look alive, soldier. This place eats the weak. Huh? I didn't... He turns to face you, but refuses to meet your gaze. His body tenses, his chest puffing forward. Yes, Captain. New to the chorus? Captain is a southern term. Kairos' armies have commanders, and I'm neither. I shouldn't be here. His eyes widen as his voice rises to a near yell. The chorus? I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not like these people. He looks out at the camp. I'm going to die here. Or at least I hope I die here, and soon. And to think I... His voice falls silent. His body slumps. You made a vow to the Archon of Secrets. Only death can release you from your pledge. In that case, he puffs up his chest as his face becomes flushed red. I ask that you release me from my vow. Just why is this a mistake? Did someone take the vow for you? No, but I was forced to take the vow. He places his flattened hand to his neck in pantomime of a blade. They slew my pa right in front of me, then told me I was next if I didn't join the chorus. I've never served in the village watch. I didn't know it'd be like this. Never served in the watch. How old are you? How old? I look startled. That's double. A startled look crosses his face. I'll be... Pa said I was born in 418, so that makes me... He lifts up his fingers to count, though the gesture seems entirely an act, and he trails off, mumbling incoherently. That makes you too young to be in the chorus. What is it now? Like 4:30? So he's 12? That makes you too young to be in the chorus. Summon your gang leader now solve this. Well, what are we going to do with this guy? Is this really my problem? Yeah. I wonder if there's a law. Maybe we can find that out. Summon your gang leader now solve this. Eyes bright with a short-lived burst of hope, the boy glances at a scraggly, wiry-muscled man playing dice. Two-Tooth! His voice cracks as he calls out to the gang boss. Let's see how that goes. What's this then? The hard-cut, wiry-muscled man glares keenly at the two of you. Why the frig are you pestering my choirman, Fatebinder? His tone is biting, impatient, and simultaneously dismissive. Don't know if you can see, but I've got a game to win, and the boy has boots to clean. Vittles shrinks in on himself, but there's nowhere for him to go. He looks to you, pleadingly, but says nothing. How'd this conscript come into the possession of your gang? Kids from real good stock, tall, strong farmers. Family of traitors, but far be it from me to execute one for the crimes of another. Vittles here would rather serve the chorus than be festering 2 feet down, slowly being eaten by worms. He cuffs the kid on the back of the head. Isn't that right, Vittles? The boy flinches, but rather than answering shouts, They weren't traitors, just cause they refused to bend the knee. They never hurt anyone. You are aware that under Neret's own law, honor and guard the young, this boy is exempt from the battlefield. Okay, so there is actually a law. Well, I'm glad that that is the case, because that is how I want to play this character. I'm aware of the camp's rules, he sneers, but the age of majority is 15. Take a look at this brat and tell me he's not. Just cause he's lily-livered doesn't make him a babe. Southern tradition requires all non-seafaring men to take arms for their village watch upon 15th year of their name. This boy had not yet served his watch, which means he's not of age. Tch, isn't it just my luck? He sneers at the kid as if the whole thing's of his doing. Yet another winning streak's gone cold. Well, go on then. Get back to the slaves' quarters. No more fighting for victuals, is it? For now. Oh, I can do even more. Aren't you forgetting something? Children are a valued and protected commodity in the chorus. As he's a member of your gang, you'll need to properly serve and protect him until he comes of age. What's that? He sneers at Vittles, but rather than shirking, the kid glares back, emboldened by your support. I think what the Fatebinder's saying is that you can't hit me no more. He smiles for you, green eyes big and bright. Right? But I can hit you now, boss. And you can't hit me back. And I can make demands, like everyone else. Like, I'm really hungry, and I want some boots that don't have holes in them. Hit him all you want, kid, but be careful in the chorus the minute you murder someone you come of age. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. He grits his jaw, iron enough that he looks as if he'll rattle Vittles by his scrawny neck, but he merely flicks 2 fingers along the underside of his stubbled, scratchy chin and darts a nervous glance towards his Archon's war tent. I get it. Children are sheltered by the voices. His throat constricts as he nervously swallows a mix of bile and vagrant's chaw. I'll look out for the kid, I swear. Won't any harm come to him, or it'll be my prick what gets chopped. He offers you a final cold nod before shuffling back to his game of dice. Okay, meeting out the justice. Take care, Master Fatebinder. Alright then, we robbed the army of one more fighter. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Let's just save here. What else is happening? We don't really need the fast speed. We already talked with all these guys. Do you have anything more to say? Fatebinder? Nope. Nothing more to talk about. Maybe Deathnell has something to say over here? Well, well. The soldier looks up to you and down with a mischievous grin. I recognize the Fatebinder of Tunon when I see him. Not quite what I was expecting, but impressive nonetheless. Seems you're making a name for yourself in the camp. She bows. Deathnell, Scarlet Fury, at your service. She points a long finger at you. Know this before you let it get to your head. I only kill interesting foes, the ones on the battlefield who call themselves out with storied weapons of fancy standards. You might think twice before making yourself stand out. She smirks. You might just get the wrong kind of attention. Plus, we've got enough useless twats dying for the Overlord's good cause as it is. All our Horde recruits seem good for is piling as a tripping hazard to those of us having a proper bit of carnage sport. The Fury effortlessly spins a bronze sword about her hand. Either they need to learn to fight or we need to toughen our recruitment standards again. Okay, yeah, she has nothing else to say, but I like that she has something different to say depending on your standing with the Scarlet Chorus. The fifth eye didn't say anything, so we already went trading over there. Although we have something more to sell, so let's just see what we can do over there. Because I have that armor that I want to get rid of over here. Yeah, that one. That's going to give us 3 bronze. And those blood-soaked shoes, the question is Lantry maybe going to use those? Yeah, it's going to push up his recovery time, which I'm not too happy about. It's more damage deflection though, and more disengagement defense. He's going down fairly quickly. Yeah, have that one. Have that one. We're going to sell your boots. And then you're also going to get that, that staff over here. That's going to be yours. And that sword, that twisted iron sword. Nobody can really use that one, right? It's not better than either of yours. Is it better than Barracks? Don't think so. Twisted iron sword. It has the higher armor penetration. Well, let's just get rid of it. We don't really need it, so trade that away. We're still not there for getting the Firestone. I guess I'll just have to live with this. Okay then, let's talk with Siren. A young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers. The ornate headdress cresting her brow lends her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From gear to gown, everything about her starkly contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, composed in her element and completely unsure. She turns to you.
Oh, look. Father has returned. Have I gotten out of line? Have you come to punish me? Am I a bad girl? Or do you just want to use my power?
Her face takes on a mock serious demeanor as she speaks, and with her words you hear the sound of a breeze rustling through the forest. It's at the same time calming and distressing. The girl smiles.
Do you remember me, Fatebinder? Now don't disappoint me. We worked together at the Vellum Citadel. You used my voice to subdue those naughty sages who tried to escape your edict.
The gentle breeze of her words gains force as she speaks. She takes a small step forward and the soldiers to her side move in, barring passage with their weapons. She looks at them and rolls her eyes. When she does, the sound of the approaching storm fades. Conquest decision. During the Vellum Citadel campaign, Siren used her power to enthrall sages who crept beyond their stronghold. When the mages started to spout off forbidden knowledge to the forces of Kairos, you had them silenced with iron muzzles. Do I look like I can hurt them? Like I can hurt him? She returns her gaze to you and leans forward as if to share a secret.
These good people aren't for my protection. Apparently I'm dangerous. But I guess you already knew that. Look at me! Do you think I seem dangerous? What harm can a 15-year-old girl cause? I'm only a child.
The smile falters. She looks down, her hand moving to the headdress, her thumb tracing the edge of it along her jawline. She looks back up, the hard look back in her eyes. She regards you for a moment before continuing.
So, Tunon's Fatebinder in the middle of the battlefield. Kairos must be desperate. You were sent to shame Ash and Horath into action, weren't you?
You could say that. Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back, if only to distract him from his problem. She purses her lips in thought.
But Horath, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
What problem does Ash have?
You haven't heard? Now I find that fascinating. A representative of Cairo sent to deal with the Archons, and you weren't told the whole story. How scandalous. The disfavored are very close with one another. If one is lost, it's practically like losing a family member. Can you imagine how Ash feels after losing a handful of his men?
She trails off and stands in thought for a few moments.
Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
From the corner of your eye, you see Verse cup her hands to her ears, turning her head away from Siren. Siren's mouth opens in a perfect O shape, and the sound that pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing exists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
The ruby headpiece on her brow flashes, as if in warning. So I can say no, because I have law 40. Nice! Otherwise you couldn't do that. What are you trying to do to me?
Really? That's it? How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose. Though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort.
She sighs and gives a sheepish smile.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder.
She brushes you away with a wave. I think this girl has delusions of grandeur. Yes, she's an Archon, but she's also 15. You will answer some questions for me first.
I said dismissed until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
This time her voice takes on a different quality. It screeches like a piece of flint stuck in a grinding wheel. You can feel it down to your toes, and you want nothing more than to make a hasty exit before the Archon inflicts more of a terrifying song.
For the love of Kairos! That was the Archon of Song in the flesh!
Darting his head for a furtive look back at Siren, Lantry sighs in awe. Oh, her. We go way back.
You know the Archon? I dare say, traveling with you will prove most illuminating.
I really wanted to continue that conversation, though.
You there! The one in the tin barrel. Remove my helmet.
You address me, lady? Finer craftsmanship I have never seen. You wish the helmet removed?
Beric hesitates before Siren. He seems at once ready to follow her order and nervously uncertain. Belay that order. Siren, release him at once. Your words hit Beric like a battering ram. He sways on the spot, reeling from the impact. A moment later he focuses away from the Archon and back to you.
That was horrible. I'm not even sure what happened, but I feel used.
He turns to Siren with a mixed expression.
Do not touch me, thing. Do not speak to me. Do not look at me. I take orders from one Archon, who stands vigil the next camp over. If you would puppet about my will, you will answer to him. Is that clear?
Once again, the worm dares to defy the songbird. Don't worry, little worm. One day the bird will get her prey.
Okay, so we can't really talk with her anymore. That's a shame.
Have you come to grovel before me?
Not really.
You are not welcome here.
Yeah, she's really arrogant. I wouldn't mind taking her down a notch. Well, I guess I gotta end the episode here. Next episode we will go back to the Disfavored, find out what they are planning now that the Earth Shakers are done. Maybe get a little bit more training in, and then we go for Echo Call Crossing, trying to help the Disfavored take the river, and then I think we'll be ready to move on to this thing. The Outer Valley is secured. There's not that much left for us to do. So, for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.